What if the secret to losing stubborn belly fat isn't eating less, but simply choosing the right breakfast? Most people wake up, grab sugary cereal, toast, or skip breakfast completely. But what they don't realize is that the first meal of the day controls your metabolism, hunger hormones, and fat burning for the next 10 to 12 hours. And according to nutrition experts, certain breakfast foods can naturally reduce belly fat, control cravings, and keep you full for hours. In today's video, we'll reveal 10 powerful breakfast foods you should eat every day if you want to lose belly fat faster. Number 7 is one of the most powerful metabolism boosters, and most people completely ignore it. Let's begin. Belly fat is often blamed on one thing: calories. But the truth is far more complex. Your body doesn't simply store fat because you ate too much. In many cases, belly fat is strongly influenced by hormones, blood sugar levels, and the signals that control hunger and metabolism. And one of the most important times that these systems are influenced is the first meal of the day: breakfast. What you eat in the morning sets the tone for how your body manages energy for the next 8 to 12 hours. When breakfast is skipped entirely, the body often enters a state of stress and instability. Blood sugar becomes harder to regulate, hunger hormones rise, and by the time you finally eat later in the day, cravings can become intense. But the problem isn't only skipping breakfast. Eating the wrong foods in the morning can create similar problems. Highly processed breakfasts, sugary cereals, pastries, white bread, or sweetened drinks cause blood sugar to rise very quickly. At first, this spike may make you feel energized, but the effect is temporary. Shortly afterward, blood sugar drops rapidly, and when that crash happens, your body reacts. You may feel tired, irritable, or hungry again much sooner than expected. This cycle often leads to strong cravings for sugar and refined carbohydrates later in the day. And over time, repeated blood sugar spikes and crashes can signal the body to store more energy as fat, especially around the abdominal area. That's why belly fat is closely connected to blood sugar stability and hormone balance, not just calorie intake. But when the right foods are eaten in the morning, the opposite effect can occur. Instead of a spike and crash, blood sugar rises slowly and remains stable. You feel satisfied for longer periods. Your metabolism becomes more active. Your body burns energy more efficiently throughout the day. And most importantly, your hunger hormones remain balanced, reducing the urge to snack on unhealthy foods. In other words, the right breakfast can help your body shift from fat storage to fat burning. That's why choosing the right foods in the morning can make a powerful difference. So, let's begin with the first breakfast food that can support fat loss and help reduce belly fat naturally. One of the best breakfast foods for reducing belly fat is something simple, affordable, and found in almost every kitchen: eggs. Eggs are considered one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat in the morning. They are rich in high-quality protein, which plays a powerful role in controlling hunger and supporting fat loss. When you start the day with protein, your body releases signals that help you feel full and satisfied for longer periods of time. One of the reasons for this is the effect protein has on a hormone called ghrelin. Ghrelin is often called the hunger hormone because it tells your brain when it's time to eat. High-protein foods like eggs can help reduce ghrelin levels, meaning you feel less hungry throughout the day. This doesn't require willpower or strict dieting. Your body simply naturally eats fewer calories later because you stay satisfied longer. Eggs also support another important factor in fat loss: muscle maintenance. When people try to lose weight without enough protein, they can lose muscle along with fat. But muscle tissue is metabolically active. The more muscle you maintain, the more calories your body burns, even at rest. That means preserving muscle helps keep your metabolism higher, making it easier for the body to burn fat over time. Several studies have shown an interesting pattern. People who eat eggs for breakfast often report greater satiety, meaning they feel fuller and more satisfied compared to those who eat high-carbohydrate breakfasts. As a result, they tend to snack less later in the day, and fewer snacks usually mean fewer excess calories. Another advantage of eggs is how versatile and easy to prepare they are. You can enjoy them in many different ways: boiled, scrambled, poached, or as an omelet with vegetables. Adding vegetables like spinach, peppers, or onions can increase fiber and nutrients even further. In many cases, just 2 or 3 eggs in the morning can provide enough protein to keep your energy stable for hours. Instead of chasing energy with sugary snacks or caffeine, your body receives a steady source of fuel. And that steady energy is one of the keys to preventing the cycle that leads to belly fat accumulation. Eggs may seem simple, but when it comes to building a breakfast that supports fat loss, they are one of the most powerful foods you can start with.
The next breakfast food that can help support belly fat loss is simple, affordable, and widely available: oatmeal. Oats have been a staple food in many cultures for centuries, and for good reason. They are rich in a special type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. This fiber plays a powerful role in how your body digests food and manages blood sugar. When you eat foods rich in beta-glucan, digestion slows down slightly. Instead of sugar entering the bloodstream quickly, it is released more gradually. This helps keep blood sugar levels stable, which is extremely important when it comes to fat storage. When blood sugar rises sharply and then crashes, the body tends to store excess energy as fat, especially around the abdominal area. But when blood sugar stays steady, the body is less likely to store fat and more likely to use energy efficiently throughout the day. That's one of the reasons oatmeal can help you feel full longer after breakfast. The fiber absorbs water and expands in the stomach, creating a lasting feeling of satiety. This reduces the urge to snack on sugary or processed foods later in the morning. Oatmeal also supports something that many people overlook when trying to lose belly fat: gut health. The fiber in oats acts as food for beneficial gut bacteria. When these bacteria thrive, they help improve digestion, regulate metabolism, and influence hormones that control hunger and fat storage. A healthier gut environment has been linked to better weight management and improved fat burning. But there's an important detail many people miss when choosing oatmeal. Not all oatmeal products are the same. Many instant-flavored oat packets contain large amounts of added sugar and artificial flavorings. These added sugars can quickly raise blood sugar and cancel out many of the benefits oats provide. A better choice is plain rolled oats or steel-cut oats. They contain the natural fiber without unnecessary additives. You can then add your own healthy toppings to boost flavor and nutrition. For example, fresh berries for antioxidants and natural sweetness, a sprinkle of cinnamon, which may help support blood sugar balance, or chia seeds, which add healthy fats and additional fiber. These simple additions turn oatmeal into a powerful breakfast that supports digestion, stabilizes blood sugar, and helps keep hunger under control for hours. And when hunger stays under control, managing belly fat becomes much easier. Another powerful breakfast option for reducing belly fat is Greek yogurt. At first glance, yogurt may seem like a simple food, but Greek yogurt is very different from regular yogurt in one important way. It contains significantly more protein. During the process of making Greek yogurt, much of the liquid whey is removed. This makes the yogurt thicker, creamier, and much richer in protein. In fact, Greek yogurt often contains almost twice the protein of regular yogurt. And as we discussed earlier, protein plays a major role in controlling hunger. When you eat a high-protein breakfast, your body releases signals that increase satiety, which means you feel full and satisfied for longer. This helps reduce the urge to snack later in the day, especially on sugary or highly processed foods. And fewer snacks usually means fewer excess calories, which supports fat loss over time. But Greek yogurt offers another important benefit as well. It is naturally rich in probiotics. Probiotics are beneficial bacteria that support the health of your digestive system. Inside your gut lives a complex community of microorganisms known as the gut microbiome. These bacteria influence many aspects of health, including digestion, immune function, metabolism, and even how the body stores fat. Research has shown that a balanced gut microbiome is associated with better weight control and lower levels of abdominal fat. When beneficial bacteria thrive, they help regulate inflammation and improve the way the body processes nutrients. This can make it easier for the body to maintain a healthy weight. However, there is one important detail to remember when choosing Greek yogurt. Not all yogurts are created equal. Many flavored yogurts on the market contain large amounts of added sugar. Sometimes a single container can contain as much sugar as a dessert. These added sugars can cause blood sugar spikes and may actually contribute to increased fat storage. That's why the best choice is plain Greek yogurt. From there, you can add natural ingredients to enhance the flavor without adding unnecessary sugar. For example, fresh berries add natural sweetness and antioxidants. A handful of nuts adds healthy fats and extra protein. Or a small drizzle of honey can provide a touch of sweetness. These simple additions transform Greek yogurt into a balanced breakfast that supports fullness, gut health, and fat metabolism. And when your digestion, hormones, and hunger signals are working together, reducing belly fat becomes much more achievable.
Avocados are one of the most misunderstood foods when it comes to weight loss. Many people avoid them because they contain fat, and for years, fat was often blamed as the main cause of weight gain. But modern nutrition research shows that not all fats are the same. In fact, the fats found in avocados can actually support fat loss, especially when it comes to reducing belly fat. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, the same heart-healthy fats found in foods like olive oil and certain nuts. These fats play an important role in regulating hunger hormones. When healthy fats are included in a meal, digestion slows down slightly. This means food stays in the stomach longer, helping you feel full and satisfied for a longer period of time. And when you feel satisfied, your body is less likely to send strong hunger signals that lead to unnecessary snacking later in the day. Avocados also contain a good amount of dietary fiber. Fiber supports digestion and helps maintain stable blood sugar levels. Stable blood sugar reduces the spikes and crashes that can trigger cravings and contribute to fat storage around the abdomen. Another benefit of avocados is their potassium content. Potassium helps regulate fluid balance in the body and can help reduce bloating and water retention. Many people mistake bloating for belly fat, but sometimes excess water retention can make the abdomen appear larger than it actually is. Including potassium-rich foods like avocados can help support a healthier balance. The good news is that avocados are also extremely versatile. They can easily be added to many breakfast meals. For example, spread avocado on whole grain toast. Add slices to eggs or omelets. Blend a small portion into a morning smoothie. These combinations create a breakfast that includes healthy fats, fiber, and other nutrients that keep hunger under control. And when your breakfast leaves you feeling full, energized, and satisfied, you naturally eat less throughout the day. Over time, this balanced approach can make a meaningful difference in reducing belly fat and supporting long-term health. When it comes to fruits that support weight loss, berries are among the best choices you can make. Many fruits are healthy, but berries have a unique combination of nutrients that make them especially helpful for controlling hunger and reducing belly fat. First, berries are naturally low in calories. You can eat a generous portion without consuming a large amount of energy, which makes them a great addition to a balanced breakfast. But what really makes berries powerful is their high fiber content. Fiber slows down digestion. This means that the sugars found naturally in berries enter the bloodstream more gradually, helping maintain stable blood sugar levels. When blood sugar stays stable, your body experiences fewer cravings and fewer energy crashes throughout the day. This stability also helps prevent the hormonal signals that encourage the body to store fat, particularly around the abdomen. Berries are also packed with antioxidants. Antioxidants help protect the body's cells from damage caused by oxidative stress. They also help reduce inflammation, which researchers have increasingly linked to weight gain and belly fat accumulation. Chronic inflammation can interfere with metabolism and make it easier for the body to store fat. By including antioxidant-rich foods like berries in your diet, you help support the body's natural ability to regulate inflammation. Some of the best berries to include in your breakfast are blueberries, known for their powerful antioxidant content, strawberries, which provide vitamin C and fiber, raspberries, one of the highest fiber fruits available, and blackberries, which combine fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. Another advantage of berries is how easy they are to incorporate into breakfast meals. You can add them to a bowl of oatmeal, a serving of Greek yogurt, a morning smoothie, or simply enjoy them on their own as a fresh, natural snack. Their natural sweetness also helps satisfy sugar cravings. Instead of reaching for processed snacks or sugary breakfast foods, berries provide a healthier way to enjoy something sweet while still supporting your weight goals. By combining berries with protein and healthy fats in your breakfast, you create a meal that supports stable energy, reduced hunger, and better fat metabolism throughout the day.
Chia seeds may look tiny, but nutritionally, they are one of the most powerful foods you can add to breakfast. For centuries, chia seeds were valued as a source of sustained energy. Today, modern nutrition science is rediscovering why they are so beneficial. Just 1 tablespoon of chia seeds contains an impressive combination of nutrients: fiber, plant-based protein, and omega-3 fatty acids. This unique combination makes chia seeds especially helpful for controlling hunger and supporting fat loss. One of the most interesting things about chia seeds happens when they come into contact with liquid. When mixed with water, milk, or yogurt, chia seeds absorb the liquid and expand, forming a soft gel-like texture. This process slows digestion significantly. Instead of food passing quickly through the stomach, it remains there longer. As a result, you feel full and satisfied for a longer period of time after eating. This prolonged fullness helps reduce unnecessary snacking later in the day. Chia seeds also help stabilize blood sugar levels. The soluble fiber in chia seeds slows the absorption of carbohydrates into the bloodstream. When blood sugar rises slowly and steadily, the body avoids the spikes and crashes that often trigger cravings for sugary foods. Stable blood sugar also helps reduce the hormonal signals that encourage the body to store excess energy as fat, especially around the belly area. Another benefit of chia seeds is how easy they are to include in a morning routine. They require very little preparation and can be added to many different foods. For example, sprinkle them into smoothies, add them to oatmeal, mix them into Greek yogurt, or prepare chia pudding overnight by soaking them in milk or a milk alternative. By morning, the seeds have absorbed the liquid and created a creamy, nutrient-rich pudding that is ready to eat. This simple preparation provides a breakfast rich in fiber, healthy fats, and protein, all of which support appetite control and steady energy. Chia seeds may be small, but their nutritional impact is powerful, and when added to a balanced breakfast, they can help create one of the easiest and most effective fat-burning meals to start your day.
Another small but incredibly powerful food you can include in your breakfast is flax seeds. Like chia seeds, flax seeds may look simple, but they contain a remarkable combination of nutrients that support weight management and overall health. Flax seeds are especially rich in dietary fiber. Fiber plays an important role in digestion and appetite control. When fiber enters the digestive system, it slows down how quickly food is broken down and absorbed. This helps you feel full and satisfied for longer periods of time, which naturally reduces the urge to snack between meals. When appetite stays under control, managing daily calorie intake becomes much easier. Flax seeds are also a good source of healthy fats, particularly plant-based omega-3 fatty acids. These fats help support heart health and may also play a role in reducing inflammation in the body. Lower levels of inflammation are often associated with better metabolic health and improved fat regulation. But there is one important rule when eating flax seeds. They should always be consumed in ground form. Whole flax seeds have a very tough outer shell. Because of this, many whole seeds can pass through the digestive system without being fully broken down. When that happens, the body absorbs far fewer of the nutrients they contain. Grinding the seeds solves this problem. Ground flax seeds allow the digestive system to access their fiber, healthy fats, and beneficial plant compounds much more effectively. The good news is that ground flax seeds are easy to add to many breakfast foods. You can sprinkle them over oatmeal, Greek yogurt, smoothies, or even mix them into pancake or oatmeal batter. With their mild, slightly nutty flavor, flax seeds blend easily into many meals without changing the taste too much. Despite their small size, flax seeds provide a powerful combination of nutrients that support digestion, appetite control, and metabolic balance. And when used regularly, they can become a simple but effective addition to a belly-fat-friendly breakfast routine.
For many people, mornings can feel rushed. Between preparing for work, getting children ready, or simply trying to start the day quickly, sitting down for a full breakfast isn't always easy. That's where protein smoothies can become an excellent solution. When prepared properly, a smoothie can provide a complete, balanced breakfast in just a few minutes. Instead of eating several different foods separately, you can combine important nutrients into a single, convenient drink. A well-balanced smoothie typically contains 4 key components: protein, fiber, healthy fats, and essential vitamins and minerals. Together, these nutrients work to keep your body satisfied and energized for hours. Protein plays a major role in controlling hunger. When protein is included in breakfast, it helps reduce hunger hormones and keeps you feeling full longer. Fiber slows digestion and helps maintain stable blood sugar levels. Healthy fats add additional satiety, preventing energy crashes and cravings later in the day. When all 3 are present, your body receives a steady supply of energy, rather than a short burst followed by a crash. A simple, fat-burning smoothie might include ingredients such as Greek yogurt or a high-quality protein powder for protein, fresh berries for fiber and antioxidants, chia seeds for fiber and omega-3 fats, a handful of spinach for vitamins and minerals, and almond milk as a light, dairy-free liquid base. This combination creates a smoothie that supports stable blood sugar and balanced energy levels. Instead of feeling hungry again an hour later, your body remains satisfied and focused throughout the morning. Another advantage of smoothies is their flexibility. You can easily customize them depending on your taste preferences or nutritional needs. Some people prefer adding avocado for healthy fats. Others add oats for additional fiber and slow-digesting carbohydrates. The possibilities are nearly endless. With just a blender and a few simple ingredients, you can create a breakfast that is quick, nutritious, and supportive of fat loss goals. For busy mornings, a well-made protein smoothie can be one of the easiest ways to start the day with a meal that keeps hunger under control and supports long-term health.
If you look closely at all the foods we've talked about so far, you'll notice something interesting. Despite being very different foods, they all share 2 powerful nutrients: protein and fiber. These 2 nutrients work together in ways that make them especially effective for reducing belly fat and controlling hunger. Let's start with protein. Protein plays a critical role in helping the body build and maintain muscle tissue. And this matters because muscle is metabolically active. The more muscle your body maintains, the more calories it naturally burns throughout the day, even when you're resting. Protein also helps control hunger. When you eat a meal rich in protein, your body releases hormones that signal satiety, meaning you feel full and satisfied. This reduces the urge to snack or overeat later in the day. Fiber works in a different but equally important way. Fiber slows down digestion. Instead of food being absorbed quickly, it moves more gradually through the digestive system. This slow digestion helps maintain stable blood sugar levels. Stable blood sugar prevents the sharp spikes and crashes that often lead to cravings for sugary or highly processed foods. Fiber also physically expands in the stomach, which increases feelings of fullness. When protein and fiber are combined in the same meal, their effects become even stronger. Protein controls hunger hormones. Fiber slows digestion and stabilizes blood sugar. Together, they help keep you satisfied for longer periods of time. This means you naturally consume fewer calories throughout the day without feeling deprived. And when hunger is under control and blood sugar remains stable, the body becomes much more efficient at using stored fat for energy instead of storing more fat. That's why many effective weight management strategies focus on building meals around these two key nutrients. A breakfast rich in protein and fiber can set the stage for balanced energy, reduced cravings, and better fat metabolism for the rest of the day.
Even healthy foods won't help if you make these common mistakes. Eating sugary cereals, drinking sweetened coffee drinks, skipping breakfast completely, or eating foods that are high in refined carbohydrates. These choices cause blood sugar spikes and lead to fat storage. Replacing them with the foods we mentioned can make a huge difference. Losing belly fat doesn't require extreme diets. Sometimes small daily habits make the biggest difference. By simply choosing the right breakfast foods, you can support your metabolism, control hunger, and help your body burn fat more efficiently. Start adding these foods into your morning routine and stay consistent. Over time, you may notice changes not only in your weight, but also in your energy, digestion, and overall health. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more health tips that can help transform your daily habits. Your healthier life might begin with your next breakfast.